Good morning. Good morning on this beautiful Tuesday. Hey, Isaac. Hey, Christy. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining so early. And thank you for helping moderating my chat. Glad you guys are here. Yesterday, you guys weren't here, but the problem was on TikTok. YouTube was super calm. Oh, no worries, man. Yeah, no, I really appreciate what you guys do, and I really appreciate you guys join whenever you can. So absolutely no pressure. You join when you can. So yeah, today we're on Euro Truck Simulator, and we're gonna drive in Europe. I don't remember where I am, so let's check the map here and see where we were when we left the game. So we were near Bratislava. I think that's Germany, isn't it? Munich, Salzburg, or maybe Austria. I think it's Austria. I see Vienna here. I wish they would have the country lines. That would be a little bit easier for me to recognize the countries. But yeah, today we are in Europe. Hello, Raul. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. So I'm sorry if you guys were talking to me on TikTok. It takes a minute up until my chat just loads in TikTok, so I don't know why. What did you miss in the past days in ETS? So I don't recall. It's been so long since Thursday. It feels like a month has passed, but it hasn't. It was just a few days. So we were playing last week on in here, and I don't remember where we left. I think it was France, and we were headed towards. As I can see, Budapest here. No, it's Szeged. I don't know how to say that. So I'm butchering the name. I hope I'm not butchering too bad. Let me get my volume level better. I think my voice was too loud, wasn't it? Hey, disciple of Jesus. Welcome back, man. Welcome back, dude. Hello, Tlosa. Good morning, Samantha. Hello to the UK. I believe it's almost afternoon for you, isn't it? Romania. Yes, Romania. That's where we're going. I don't have the West Balkans. No, you can see here where I'm missing. You see, I've been playing Serbian, the American version, for a long time. So what I do have is the American version. Let me open up here since we're still like waiting for people to join and chatting a little bit. So this is my Steam, and as you can see here, I have about almost 1,000 hours playing American Truck Simulator, whereas Euro Truck Simulator, I only have about 96 hours. So I don't have all the DLCs. For American Truck Simulator, I have all the DLCs. All of them. I'm not missing. I mean, I might be missing a couple of those, like that are aesthetics, cargo packs and stuff like that. But I do have all the map expansions. So I have the Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Idaho, Utah, Washington, then I have Oregon, Arizona, New Mexico, Louisiana, and South Dakota. Do I have it? No, I don't have those. Those are to be announced. So they're working on it. I know Illinois, they should be releasing Illinois soon. And for Euro Truck Simulator, I'm missing pretty much all of them. I just got the DLCs that were along with the it was a sale, so I got it on sale. So I'm missing Greece, West Balkans. I do have Iberia. I don't have Road to the Black Sea, Beyond the Baltic Sea. I do have Italy, Vive la France, Scandinavia. I do. Going east, I do. And I don't have. No, these are not yet available. To be announced. So Nordic and Iceland. Papa Smurf, Amurf, not a Smurf, Papa Amurf. I don't know, man. I like driving all around. The only thing I don't like about driving in Europe is the speed limit. So the speed limit is kind of annoying because it's quite slow. So in the US, we drive at around 75 miles an hour, depending on where we're driving. And here in Europe, what's the speed limit here where we are now? I gotta turn the truck on. So the speed limit, where's my speed limit? Should be showing there, but it's not. So I think it's about 50 here. Yeah, I think when I start driving, it'll show up. Well, in any case, let's get going. Let's get the truck started. I am in, I think, Austria right now. Because I am... Oh, loaded map does not match the game. Yeah, I was playing American Truck Simulator yesterday, so I got to reload the map. There we go. Now we're correct. We are near Wien. And Austria was quite close from here. Praga, I don't know. I'm lost. That's where I am. I'm lost. I'm not the greatest with European geography, as one can tell. So let's get going. Let's get started and let's deliver this cargo. We have 20 minutes ahead on this trip. Parking brake is now off. 16 miles per hour in Europe. For trucks, it's a little bit slower, man. I've got the need for speed. That's absolutely right, man. Oh, nice. You're quarter Greek. Oh, that's a nice thing, Isaac. Alright, there we go. The speed limit here is 50 miles an hour. Just about 80 kilometers an hour for those in the metric system. But, you know what? We are going to drive a little bit faster today. I'm gonna get tickets. I don't care. How much money do I have? I have 445,000 euros, so I can spare a few euros for speeding violations. And I gotta change lanes here since this is ending. And the Mini here doesn't let me in. Thank you. Oh, it's a Cinquecento. Do your electric motor button work? What's the electric motor button? All the buttons work. I don't have an electric motor button. So I can press any button here and it will work in the game. Hazard lights, wipers, anything. However, I don't know what the electric motor is. Yes, sir. We're driving in a Volvo S60R. That's the way to go, man. If I could, I would have a truck with this interior. This is ETS, Andrew. This is the European version. So my schedule is I play American Truck Simulator Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I play the European version. So I play Euro Truck Simulator on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then on Saturdays I play BeamNG, and I also play Assetto Corsa. Oh, mirror, yes. So yes, I do have electric mirrors here, but I use this button here to set it up, and then I have some directional buttons here behind the steering wheel. Timotei. Sorry about butchering your name. John 316, how do I do that? So, John, you can find on my channel on the Red app, you can find a very detailed tutorial, man. And I am working, granted, I'm going very slow, but I'm working on the tutorials for all the buttons. So you'll be able to see and follow how I do all the buttons. Essentially, what I do is I work with Arduinos. So I do have Arduino Micro Pros here, an ESP32 here, and an Arduino Uno right there. So those are the key components to get this to work. So, oh, thank you, Acquisti. I'm trying my best with my Italian accent. I forgot to do the hand. Hello, Hedge. My Bready bug out. Sorry, I'm going all over the road here. So my Bready bug out. You gotta click the button, not type in the chat. Can I do this setup with Dacia bars? Yes, you can, Sebi. You can. Yes, man. It's on my link tree as well. You can find it in my bio. I just, I'm usually hesitant of saying link and stuff like that on TikTok, because TikTok is kind of touchy when it comes to telling people that you are in other places at the same time. So I think it's annoying. How do you go to widescreen, Mr. Brady? You click the button, man. There's a little button that looked like a bracket somewhere. I think it's on the top right, top center. I don't remember. It's there on your TikTok, and then when you click it, it'll just whoop, turn around. Yeah, Brandon. You know what you have to do, Brandon? You have to wait for the sales. Like, for instance, I'm pretty sure that by Black Friday they will have sales. Like, I bought the Euro Truck Simulator and two or three DLCs for $17 when I bought it a month and a half ago. Hey, Trey was here. No, man, you didn't. I've been live streaming for just about 13 minutes, so welcome on board. Hey, Christy, how are you? I'm pretty good. How about you? Debbie, and by the way, how did you connect the car wheel to the wheelbase? Debbie, that's your lucky day, because on my channel, you can also find a tutorial for the steering wheel. You can find a tutorial for the Apple CarPlay, building the structure. I am working on teaching you guys how to do everything here. I'm not gatekeeping any information. Does the horn on the steering wheel work, and also the turn off indicators? Yes, Hedge. So the horn doesn't work here. If I press here, nothing will happen because I don't have anything here. But I do have the horn configured to my indicator stock. So there's a little button on the like the indicator stock right here. There's a button on the tip of it, and I use that for horn. And when I turn the indicators, they will turn. So as I turn the wheel to the right now, it's not going to turn off. Let's keep it on like this. So it will turn off when I go back to center. See, it just went back. Did you see the someone started following you tag? Yeah, people have some very creative tags, man. I think it's pretty awesome. Does the radio work, Mr. Mike? Yes, sir, it does. The radio works, the CD changer works, the FM, AM radio, audio coming from the computer, everything works, man. I try to make as much as possible to work here. It's just it's just my nature of being like extra stubborn. If I can't get things to work, I keep trying until they do. Hey JSD, welcome back, man. Oh, nice. No, I'm not. I never driven a bus simulator. I know that Euro Truck Simulator will come with a DLC that has coaches, so big buses that go on road trips, as you know, as I understand. So yeah, I will have that, but I never driven a truck simulator here. Do you have armrest? Yes, it's right here. My armrest is right here, NJ. Hello, IDEK anymore? Let's slow down here. There you go, first speeding violation. Let's count how many I get today. Does the stock go back to normal? Yes, the stock goes back physically to normal position. If you were watching in widescreen, I think I can show you, but it's hard to show because it's kind of behind the left side of my steering wheel. Why is the speed limit here 31 miles per hour? Is this a school zone? Like, really? And now it goes back to 50. But come on. I think the expenses are much greater than just playing a game. Maybe somebody was asking if I have a car. Why not be a trucker in real life? Yeah, it's only $200,000 a truck. Victor Potato, thank you, man. Let me see what I missed. So I wanted official buses in Europe truck for so long. Yes, they're finally coming, and cars for American Truck Simulator. Hey, Equisti, nice. Oh, I don't listen to the haters. I just love feeding them a little bit, just a little bit, so they keep the chat going, because it's funny. They start arguing that I should buy a truck or buy a car, or dude, chill, man. I've got a 3-car garage and I got 4 cars. I can't even park all my cars in the garage, so I'm not gonna buy a 5th car. My question is, that mile gauge true? Yes. So there's a little bit of a layer to response here. So yes, the odometer here underneath the speedometer, it's 100% accurate to miles, meaning if I keep at 50 miles an hour, just like I'm doing right now, for 1 hour, you'll see this thing going to 50 miles, period. That's just the mileage working. Now, here on those 916 miles to an empty tank, that one is connected to the game, not to my real cluster. It's obviously showing there, but it's not calculating through the gas quantity and the speed and whatever. So that one is going to go a lot faster because the game is compressed. So the game is compressed, and then that will make that go down faster. Invisible roadworks. Yeah. What type of speakers do I use, Chris Reed? So I'm using my headphones right now, but underneath my dashboard I have 2 huge Behringer speakers, like I'm not kidding, about this big. They're actually about like 45 centimeters tall, or maybe like 3.5 feet tall. It's pretty big. You see a cat? Where? What a white ball in right side. I think you mean the dices, right? These things here? These are dices. They're just hanging there. Calamity. Yeah, man, it took a while, dude. But it's totally worth it. And I love building just as much as I love playing, to be quite honest with you, man. And I love sharing. So I am making tutorials. I'm live streaming. I try to share as much as possible, so people know how to build one of these if they want. So on my channel, on the Red app, you can find tutorials there, man. Oh, nice, Trey. You found the widescreen. Yes, the widescreen is the way to go, man. That's where you can see everything. I think the only thing you're missing on the widescreen on TikTok is the detail of the Apple CarPlay. Panika Elaine, yes, I'm driving a truck in the game, and I'm inside of a interior of a car. Do I have the traffic mod, hey Seb? Yes. Where's the air tank gauge? It's here on my Apple CarPlay. I do have 126 PSI in the air brakes. What game is this? This is Euro Truck Simulator. Road King, yeah, man. Did you see the trailer for that one, Isaac? That's a pretty cool. Well, thank you, Unknown. This is a video game. Oh, thank you for letting me know, man. I was wondering why I wouldn't arrive to my destination. Yes, it's an Apple CarPlay lookalike. So I made this on SimHub, and you can actually find there on my channel, on the videos, you can find a link to download it and use it on your phone or tablet. Well, thank you, Nico. Thank you, man. BMW 2.0 trusted. So I am doing about 40 something miles an hour. The speed limit here is 50, so I can't go much faster, man. Thank you, I see. I see. We're gonna take an exit right ahead, so I'm gonna have to jump ahead of this truck here. What's the miles per gallon I'm getting? Let me check, because I can see that. Just let me right here. Clear right. Okay. So not miss my turn. Come on. Green beats, and then changed too fast. 0.7 miles per gallon. As I slow down, it gets a little better, but 1 mile per gallon right now. 1.4. That's pretty bad. But you can check out my miles per gallon there on my gauge cluster. How did you set it up? On my channel, exactly where you are, you can find a tutorial. How much did you pay for this Volvo interior, Nico? $300, man. $300. There's a guy selling a whole Scania cab with an ETS rig installed in it. Nice. How much is he asking for it? Alexa, $700. How are the miles on your car going up? Because it's just working as one should. So as I drive, it records the miles per hour and the time, and then it just adds up. Yeah, I will need gas. Not too soon. I can have about half a tank. Let me hear my... How many miles? I can do 800 miles still. I said... I just think it's funny because you got so many E's there that I think it's appropriate to call you I see. It's like the Cars movie. Rusties. Twistish. Yes, it's a game, man. Obviously. How did you fit this in your house? Dude, check out my tutorial, man, on my channel. You can see how I built it. You're right there, so just click on my name, hit the follow, the subscribe button, and check it out. Thank you for the follows, man. Thank you for the subscriptions. Toxic, yes, man. The seat is very comfortable. Have you been on a Volvo S60R interior? Like, the seats are... I'm telling you, I have a modern Volvo too. I have a 2020 and a 2022 Volvo. And I do have the Volvo S60R 2005 in my garage as well. The Volvo 2005 S60R has the best seat, even compared to the new ones. Bishop, we're going to, I think, I forgot now. Why not get a real job driving if you're gonna do this all day? Crazy Cajun. So that's pretty crazy, man, because I'm not staying here all day. I do have a full-time job and I work from home. I earn a lot more money than I would being a truck driver, and playing allows me to go anywhere. So today we're in Europe, tomorrow we'll be in America, Saturday we'll be driving cars off of cliffs. So yeah, would I drive a real truck? Yeah, if one gives me the opportunity. I never driven a real truck, however, but yeah, I would. Adam, we're in Europe today. Oh, VA80. So every Tuesday and Thursday, man, you can join my live stream and you'll catch me playing Euro Truck Simulator. So that's my schedule. So Flip Wardzinski, click on the icon on your window, on your phone. But not type in the chat. You click on the little brackets icon. Oh yes, sir, John. I get to do that. Oh, has the shifter, man, this shifter from Volvo, it's just the best one possible. I love it. It doesn't have a boot, it has a sphere, it's called the space ball. And I have it in my real car as well, in my Volvo S60R. I love it. It's just my favorite, man. Judith, get the job. I don't need that job, man. Thank you. Thank you, Domo, for your concern, but I have a very good job that allows me to work from home, which is more fun. I'm gonna get a couple of days off just because I want, and I couldn't do that on a truck. I wish I had my bike to go bike around in the game or just in real life, man. Like bike as a bicycle or bike as a motorcycle. Hey, Christery, welcome to the Red app. I think that's where the action goes, and the purple. Which, by the way, today the purple completely dead. There's tumbleweed rolling there. Absolutely nobody. It's funny how people tell you to drive in real life, even though they arguably, yeah, even though you arguably earn more than this. Yes, it's funny, Mr. Mike, and I made several videos poking fun of that. I just think it's hilarious, actually, and I love it because those people don't realize that they're helping my algorithm just by keep telling me all of that, and it makes me earn more money. So that's nice. Yes, I'm speeding actually because the speed limit here is 50 miles an hour. I'm doing like 55. I have to move my head a little bit lower because of the camera. The camera you guys see here is right in front of my speedometer. Unfortunately, that's just the nature. Thank you, Tabatso. What game is I'm playing now, Red? It's the Euro Truck Simulator. Miami. How do you get the dashboard? Go to a junkyard and pull the dashboard out of the car. Hey, Renato. There we go. We got a ticket file, a speeding ticket. Does your mile go up? Yes, sir. Lights dump. Yes, they do. Oh, motorcycle. Drift the truck. Oh, man, I wish. Another speeding violation? Oh, the police is behind me, probably. Oh, right there on my side. Let's just do this. Oops. Sorry, officer. Yeah, now he's not going to be annoying me with that speeding violation. What kind of truck am I driving, Amanda? I am driving the amazing Volvo FH16, 540 horsepower. Pretty cool truck. Oh, the exits here in Europe are so tight compared to America, man. It's so crazy. Drive Forza. I do play Forza, man. The only problem with Forza Horizon for me is that I can't really fix the camera the way I want. Let's get to McDonald's. I think people eat more healthy here in Europe. Am I using GoPros, Cursory? No, man. I am using an OBSBot camera. That's the OBSBot Tail 2. Well, thank you, that random guy on the internet. Thank you, man. Capizzo, what's the price on it? So I spent about $700 on it in car parts and all the hardware. But you can actually check the tutorial on my Red app, exactly where you are. And on my channel, you'll see the whole process of the construction, pulling the parts out, price breakdown, everything. Everything you need to know is going to be there. Oh, wow, dude. Come on, you're not like, let me merge? I was using my turn signal, man. People here in Europe, I'm telling you. Seamus, please don't do that. I love your excitement, but please don't do that, because that really makes my chat window just disappear, and I only see Seamus now. Where am I playing from? I'm in Florida. Tampa Bay area. I appreciate the excitement, man, but dude, that will just make me not be able to answer anybody and time you out. We gotta open up the turn here, and that's our destination up ahead. Oh, thank you, loading game. Yeah, I think the building part is just as much fun as the playing part, to be very honest with you. Oh, good luck on your videos, Chrisry. You're sitting in a real car. No, I am not. So please, guys, don't do that. Don't spam the chat. It just makes it harder for me to read the chat and answer people's questions. And by trolling like that, you'll just earn a timeout or a ban, and I don't know what's the fun in that. So please be considerate. Don't do that. So we're gonna have to park there, and I think I can go around instead of just backing up the whole way. Is this your main rig, or do you have other simulators? Yes, this is my main rig. I do have others. I do have another Volvo in the garage, which I'm building for this for the tutorial, and I do have a Volvo, a BMW E60, which I am working on the electronics as well. Let's turn around. Thank you, loading game. Thank you, man. Hope we can make it. Gotta be a tight turn. Yeah, but it's gonna make it. Random. Just get your HGV license and actually do it for real. That's so dumb, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go out of my house, spend days on the road. Dude, I'm home, man. I can do this, I can crash the car, I can just have fun, and I earn a lot more money, if you ask me. Yeah, mama, please don't do that. I will have to ban people for doing that, and I don't want to do that. Thank you, Gage. Do I call myself a trucker? I do not. I'm a gamer. I'm not a trucker. How long until you hit the button box tutorial, man? I'm working on it. Jajima, you're gonna get a little bit of a ban there, man. I don't want to do that, but, you know, that's what happened. So where are you spamming right now? Did you stop? Or do you still want to get that ban? Oh, thank you, moderators. I forgot that you guys are there on the Red app. Thank you. Keep going here. I might have missed a few questions. We gotta turn, because we're pretty close to the wall there. How did you do that simulator? On my tutorial, man, on the Red app. Any plans for emulated suspension? I think I'm very close to the wall, so I think I kind of hit it, actually. Not hit it, but just kind of scraped the tires a little bit, maybe. Let me see if I can go through. Yes, I can. Yeah, it'll be easy. Clear. Flybreak, what's my all-time favorite video game? I'd say GTA, man. How's the app on the phone called? So, Truck Sim GPS. How many degrees does that steering wheel have, boss? It does have as many as you want, man. I am currently at 1800. But the experience on the road, bro. Dude, I have 4 cars. My choice in life, man, I still drive cars. I did track days, I raced go-karts. I actually even fly airplanes, like real airplanes. I fly a Cessna 150, man. You can find my videos online of me flying. So my choices, I can fly, I can drive, I can play. Those are my choices, man. How much do I make on real life? I make pretty good, man. I can buy a very nice computer, a very nice setup like this, and still own 4 cars, fly, and, you know, take care of my family. I do have a wife and a daughter. What kind of dash do you have? This is a Volvo S60R. I might have missed a few questions, guys, so please excuse me. Why all this spammers today? I don't know, man, because we do have a little bit more people watching on the Red app today. We got about 400, I think. And this usually brings a lot of bots and people that are just trying to take things out. There we go, we parked. Can you stall the truck? Yes, you can. Let me show you that. You guys are gonna have a lot of work today, because I'm very happy to see that we have 424 people. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the live stream, check my tutorials who come, you know, the little sign comes up here every now and then. So let me stall the truck for somebody asked me. So I put first gear. Let me show you my pedals. So here is my accelerator, and here is my clutch. And if I let go the clutch without pressing the accelerator, truck's dead. Where'd you buy it? I built it. So let's put the parking brake on. Let's go outside again. The game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Does the AC work? Yes, all the buttons work. Everything here connected to the game. There's not a single button that doesn't work. And I could easily put a fan there, but I don't need it. I'm in my home office. Tolindo, so build one for yourself, dude. I have a tutorial on my channel. And I also have a Discord on my link tree on my tutorial. You can send me messages. I'll try to help out as much as I can. So the cargo is ready to unload. Let's go outside. There we are. So now I'm gonna click on comfort and it will disconnect the truck. Yes, I'm playing in socks. In the house, my wife does not allow me to wear shoes. However, I do have one Goodyear shoes, driving shoes, that my wife lets me because I never walked outside with it. Yeah, man. Name Mimi. Yes, it's possible, dude. You can find a tutorial, and I'm working on the electronics, man. I really want to release it soon, but it's so hard to find time to finish it, dude. Brayden, awesome, dude. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, watch my tutorials, help me out. This will motivate even more, so I can, you know, get more time and build and make tutorials and help people do this. I want to make a video breaking down the cost again, because a lot of people ask about the costs. Do I have the measurements? Yes, it's in the tutorial. Everything is in the tutorial, man. It's 45-minute long. Can you be a mod? Sorry, man. I have 2 mods already there on the Red app. They're doing their work as best as they can. And But you need to earn my trust, man. Miami, Florida. Hello from Tampa Bay area. Yes, the indicator, everything is matching the game and the wipers and everything. Let's find a new job so we can get going and drive this truck. So let's get a job at the freight market. Yes, Euro Truck Simulator. How much for all set? It was about $700. In car parts, hardware, you know, all that good stuff. So we can drive to Spain. No, let's go to Italy. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's go to Italy. Let's go to Italy. Is that ATS or ETS, Everett? This is ETS today, man. So where is the destination? Check here on my map. Is it here? Sometimes it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. So I just need to get the trailer. Oh, start the engine, right? All right. Do you pay for mods? No, you have to pay for mods, man. What is my truck? I think that's my trailer, but I gotta check in. Am I using Moza? No, I'm using Fanatec here. Is that a 2005 Volvo S60R? Matthew Dentona. Yes, sir. Well, thank you, Fiesta. Thank you, man. What TV is that SX2? So this TV is a TCL 65-inch 4K and 120 hertz. All right, so let's get that trailer. We're gonna reverse. Luxembourg, yes, it does. It does have. Can you do cars? Yes, on Saturdays I do cars, man. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for the subscribers, guys. Thank you. That is really appreciated, man. Hey, Goofy Diesel. Welcome back, dude. How you been? No way this setup is real, Lion. Yes, it is. Let's back up here. I'm using my rear view mirrors on my other TVs, in case you guys are wondering. I do have triple TVs here. There we go. There's my trailer. I have the best ETS2 simulator. Yes, it's a pretty good simulator. Which game is that? This is the Euro Truck Simulator. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain. Bom dia, Josimar. Bom dia, mano. E aí, mano, belezinha? Da onde que você tá falando aí no Brasil, cara? Alright, and there we go. Ready to connect. We got this beautiful Volvo, and we're going to connect our trailer. Just click here, and boom. What city is this? This is, it's Szeged. Oh, I'm butchering the name. Carregando madeira aí. Oh, man. Build it in your house, dude. Even if you have to cut in half. That's possible, too, man. All right, let's get going. The yard here is very tiny. Oh, am I going the right way? Yes, I am. But can I make that turn? I think I'll have to open up a little bit more. Well, thank you, the biggest 2.5. I try, man. How's the wheel force feedback? It's 12 Newton meters, man. 12. I'm using a Fanatec Club Sports DD. That's not hard. Yeah, I got plenty of space here. I don't know how to drive. This is something that helps understand the basics of driving. Yes, absolutely, Fuza. So you can use this to learn how to drive. Yeah, you can, especially if you go to BeamNG, where the gear shifter, you know, all of that is very realistic. Yeah, you definitely can. Ahmed Jawad, does the mileage increase? Yes, sir. Keep your eye on it, and you'll see it increasing. All right, let's check our left and right. Clear left. Are we clear right? Yes, we are. Do you earn money? Yes, I do. If you guys help out, I can earn even more. Well, thank you for the super chat, Sky D. Aral. What was the question? Do you have a CDL? So how does it compare? So I don't have a CDL, man. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. It'd be fun to drive a truck, but I don't know how it's compares to a real life. However, almost every week as I'm live streaming, I do have real truckers that join the live stream, and they always tell me that the parking is very accurate. Like, you can actually learn how to park a trailer if you just, test here and practice here. So I'd say I'm getting better at parking. So maybe I could even get a CDL if I tried. Oh, green light. Let's go. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to ask for a refund, dude. Keep crashing here. Hi to Romania, mountain bike Alex. We used a simulator at the. Oh, nice. So was it accurate, Big Taro? So there's a guy on TikTok saying that he used a simulator on his CDL school. Can you look backside in this game? Yes, but then I have to change the camera. How much is all of your setup? $700, man. But thank you for the super chat, dude. And I'm sorry I didn't answer right away because you see my computer that's streaming is on. It's behind me, and I do have a little window that shows me the computer screen. And I don't know why on my chat window the most important chats don't appear, which is a super chat. I gotta ask to the developers; they have to add that. Very important. Ropes. Why are the RPM so high? So that's a great question. And they're not high. They're calibrated. So the truck is still driving at about 1,200, 1,300 RPMs. It's just that when it's 2,000 RPMs in the truck, the RPMs on the real tachometer here are going to show 7,500. So it's just a calibration, and it just makes me it just makes it easier for me to be able to see how we're doing here in terms of RPMs. Have I drifted in real life before? No, I did donuts when I was younger, like on a farm. But I never drifted, even in real life and or on. And I try on the game, but I'm like a fly having a choke. I'll go all over the place. Well, thank you for not letting me in, truck. What trucks do? Oh, MJ. Pretty accurate. Oh, big. That's nice to know. It's pretty accurate then. Do we have an answer? On the frame measurements, is there a link to download the measurements if possible? I tell the measurements on the video. I didn't write it down after the fact. I need to take measurements. If you're shipped wrong, will it stall? Yes, Brandon, it will. Hello to Afghanistan. Real GPS, yes. The GPS is also not real because it's not getting the satellites, but yeah. Oh, you drive the Freightliner Cascadia. Nice. Is it American? I think the Freightliner is American, man. How do you get this set up, Sam? You have to build it. So on my channel, on the Red app, you can find. Cab details. You can click on the screen and it will take you to widescreen. Where can you buy the dashboard, Nelson? At a local junkyard. Is this also mobile? I'm sorry, no, it's not, man. Does it vibrate for real feeling? Yes, Rakesh. My seat vibrates and the steering wheel, as you can clearly see, it's vibrating. I'm just straighten up here, but it's vibrating. That's the force feedback. Norm MLS. Why not just drive a real truck and get paid? Oh, my friend, I do get paid a lot better just working my home office job that I do. And this is a hobby. It's the equivalent of telling a guy playing Call of Duty, why doesn't he join the army and get paid? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, Prime Inc. Yeah, I love that logo, man. I think it's so old school. I always see the trucks on the road and they have that shiny trailer with the Prime Inc. written with that old style letter. I think that's pretty cool. You see, Michael, that's the best thing about driving a truck at home. I don't need to do that. I don't need to keep a bottle. I can just go to the restroom. What game is that, Jess? This is Euro Truck Simulator. This is ETS. Yes, police will be also driving around and they will give me tickets. So if I go crazy over the speed limit, do crazy stuff, they'll show up. King Charles. So real or fake, or you have? I'm not sure if I follow your question, but it's a real car interior playing a real video game. Yep. Bogeha. How much did I spend on this setup? I spent just about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware. So wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. Can you drive faster? Well, it's pretty crowded here, man. There's a lot of cars, and the speed limit is about 50 miles an hour, so I'm just kind of following the law. Play the real game and get paid. Izuma. Well, I do play the real game, and I am paid by playing this game. So right now, as you watch, I'm getting paid by the very platform you're on. Every time there's an ad, I get paid. And I work from home, so I have a full-time job. I'm an executive at a very large company, so yeah, I do get paid. Real paid. Can you buy it? No, you need to build it, man. Manjunata. So my PC specs are a 9950X 3D and a 4090 with 64 gigs of RAM. And I'm running triple 4K here. So there are 3 TVs and they're running 4K each. Can you crash into cars? Yes, you could. Will I? No. Only if there's an accident, and then I'll crash. Oh, thank you, the Red Viper, thank you. Am I Swedish? Or do you only like Volvos? No, Fredrik, I'm not Swedish. I just love Volvos. I've had 9 Volvos throughout my life. I do currently own 3 Volvos. And I just like Volvos. I really do. Did he say following the law, the Outbounds podcast? Yes, I am following the law. I need to park here. Well, thank you, Nam. Thank you, man. Dora, isn't this boring? Absolutely not. Quite the opposite of boring, man. This is pretty amazing. How many teras do I have? Ooh, that's a great question. I think I have about 8 terabytes. I do have 3 SSDs on this computer, and I have a couple more on the streaming PC. Are you gonna play the bus simulator? Or only racing simulators and truck? Yeah, when the bus simulator comes out, I'll definitely try it out. Does the simulator has lot lizards? You could say so. Is the truck big? The truck is big, yes. For Europe. But it's tiny compared to America. The road looks small, yes. That's Europe, man. What did you build all of this from, Red Viper? This was a Volvo S60R, 2005. Noj 8 US. Yes, the handbrake does work. But only in car games, obviously, because trucks have a like a big lever that you just push. It's not like a handbrake. Trial 1, just get a real truck at this point. That's so dumb, man. $200,000. You know, give or take, that's how much a truck costs. And I can drive anywhere, any place in the world, and I'm home, my friend. Jahama, let's block you, please. Shall we, moderators? Anybody that does that, please, just immediately, you can hide from the channel or mute for like 30 minutes. Yes, the S60R is one of my favorite cars, and I do have one in my garage, the real one. So I do have a lot of appreciation for the S60R. Rumble. This is Euro Truck Simulator. Yes, Trial. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Is this a sim or real life, CJ? This is a sim. Do you have a car in real life? Yes, Armin, I do. I do have 4 cars. I have a 2005 Volvo S60R manual, I do have a 2020 Volvo S60 T5. I do have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8. And I do have a 2025 brand new Kia Carnival minivan that I bought a couple months ago that my wife drives. It's hybrid and it's pretty awesome, I am afraid to admit. Tolliver, yes, it's pretty cool that I can see how many miles, man. It feels so real, yes. This is a game, yes. Can you still get pulled over for drinking? No. How do you put the mini-map on the phone, Adrian? So on the phone, you can type on Google Truck Sim altogether, GPS, and you'll find it. Are you gatekeeping your whole set, Lamarck? No, man. Go to my channel. Check out my videos. I teach everything. I have a 45-minute tutorial. I built a second simulator just so I can teach you guys. So the last thing in the world I'm doing right now is gatekeeping. Could you try bumping into something? Would you feel it? Yes, I would feel it on my steering wheel and on my seat. Thank you, Caspers. Thank you, Vauxhall. Oh, I love the Vauxhall, man. They had the Vauxhall Senator or Omega. I don't recall now. I had one in Brazil. There was a Chevrolet in Brazil. Yes, Hassan, if I come off the clutch too fast, the truck will stall. What monitors do I use? A triple TV setup here. I think you like Volvos. I do, Vauxhall. I do like Volvos. Well, thank you, Adrian. TikTok, thank you for following my tutorials. Calum, you have to click on the icon, not type on the screen. Will those who drive a truck for a living be pissed if they see a guy driving a truck, sim truck, interactive ledger? Dude, every real trucker that joined my live stream loved what they saw. The only people who go, "Oh, you're faking a truck driver," are the people who don't drive trucks. So, no, I don't think so. The Apple CarPlay, man, it's on my channel. You can find a tutorial and a link to download it. Yes, Hassan, I told you that already. What truck is that? This is the Volvo FH16, 540 horsepower. Yeah, all the buttons work. Everything works here, man. Every single button. The wipers, the buttons, the phone, everything works. So tiny. That's the only problem with Europe, dude. Did a DeLorean just pass? It could be. Well, thank you for letting me go. Come on, let me in. Really? Are you gonna just stop right there to let me in? But thank you, good sir. What happens if I crash? Nothing, man. It just gets some damage. Mr. Local Government, are you pissed off because I'm driving a truck simulator? I never seen a real trucker being pissed off, so that answers that guy's question. No, my setup is not on hydraulic rams. I wish. Is the estimated mileage accurate? Yes, Shepard, it is. Jornes, hello. How can I start getting paid by TikTok when doing mobile gaming on my account? Man, you just gotta start growing your account and be consistent on your live streams, and then people will start donating money and you'll start building up momentum. So it takes time, but it's totally doable, man. Thank you, Anga. Thank you. Don't be jealous, Tryo. You can build one, man. I have a tutorial, so you can learn everything. I don't gatekeep information, man. How's the dice moving then? Keith, it's in the game. It's just moving as the game moves. A real trucker just said it. He's happy seeing me drive a simulator. Did you already connect the E60, please? No, Jal. I have been so... It's been so hectic. I didn't have time to finish it, man. But I will, I promise. Just like... Thank you, Jal, for the heart. Just like it took forever for me to post my tutorial. It'll take forever for the electronics, but I will get there. Volvo S60R dash. Yes, sir. Let's let this guy go. Go. Just go. Is that a video game? Yes. So about $700. The monitor are 4K, 120 hertz TV, 65 inch. Boyan, how much did it cost? About $700. Is there a good amount of traffic? Yes, unknown, I would say there is. Especially it's now accurate to the time of day. So right now it should have more traffic than like at 2 a.m. Thank you, Blue Jay. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I appreciate Gel. I appreciate the gift, man. I appreciate that. So we are driving on a small road and it's only 40 miles an hour. That's crazy. What manufacturer? It's a Volvo. What wheelbase are you using, Shepard? I am using the Fanatec Club Sport DD with the 12 Newton meters, because there's two Club Sports. One is 12 and the other is 15. I'm using the 12. You'd rather drive this than a real one? Yeah, man, I mean, it's just not practical, right? I do respect truck drivers a lot. They get away from home for weeks at a time, and they have to sleep in the cab. It's not, you know, it's not an easy job. So I don't understand why people just come here and say, why don't you drive a real truck? Because I'm home. Is it worth buying when it comes to console? I do believe so, Unknown. I think it's a cool game, and I think it's definitely worth. Brady, how much is my setup? It's about $700 for the rig. Hunk. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Lucky Luke, for subscribing. Tolliver and all of you guys on the Red app who are subscribing. What did the whole thing cost? So the whole thing, not just the monitor. So I am a content creator, man. I don't buy everything, and I do buy, when I do buy crazy expensive. So, you know, in my case, I spent about $10,000 on the simulator. However, you know, just the rig, the main part of my simulator, the one that makes my simulator special, is only $700. Buy a car at this point. Dude, I have several videos for you on my TikTok. I do have 4 cars, by the way, and a 3-car garage, so I have a logistical problem. Can you drive in manual? This is a manual. This is a Spaceball from Volvo, 6-speed manual transmission. Pancake, what game is that? This is Euro Truck Simulator. Am I in a car right now? No, I'm in my home office. Where do you get the setup from? From the junkyard. Thank you, Tom. Can you crash into the guardrail? No. I don't want to crash into the guardrail. Well, thank you, Tom. I am. How about yourself, dude? Thank you for that heart, man. I do appreciate that, dude. But you have a real car, right? I do, JST. I have 4 cars. Do you ever play American Truck Simulator, Shepard? Yes, I do. So my schedule is I play American Truck Simulator Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Thursdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays I play Euro Truck. But kind of go back and forth. Mr. Awesome, yes, sir. Are there other players beside me? No, I'm offline, so just NPCs. Anjit. Hello. How long did it take to program the whole setup, Captain? It took about, you know, I can't tell you exactly, but I've been working on and off for about 3 years now. And I'm on the 4th version of my climate control, for instance. We're gonna get some fuel here. So now if you pay attention, my fuel gauge is nearly empty. Thank you, King. Thank you. Hello, James. The Explorers. Hello. How do you have the navigation on your phone, Yanis? You can download, this is called Truck Sim, altogether, GPS. Can you ask which cars? Yes, I do have a 2005 Volvo S60R, 2020 Volvo S60 T5, I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, and a 2025 Kia Carnival Prestige Hybrid that I bought like 3 months ago. Where am I with the truck right now? I don't know the country, man. doesn't have the state lines. I'm near Bratislava, wherever that is. How big is the truck in dimensions? I don't know, man. Let me stop the engine. Let's get fuel. So now pay attention at the miles to an empty tank, and if you look at the gauge here, it's gonna start moving up. Which do you prefer, American or Euro truck? Oh man, I prefer the American version because in there the speed limit is a little faster. And it's a little bit too slow here in the European counterpart. Hello sir, is this a 16-speed shifter? No, Xavier, it's a 6-speed manual transmission. In the game I also changed to a 6-speed so it matches. What truck am I driving, mate? Tom, so I am driving the Volvo FH16 with the 540 horsepower right there. Slovakia, so that's where I am. Yeah, I do like Volvos, Bernardo. Let's get started. Do you think European trucks are better than American trucks? Hugo, I think it's a matter of preference. To be honest, I grew up in Brazil. And in Brazil, we have this type of truck with no, hood, and the engine is under the cab. This is what I was used to when I was growing up. So I always thought the American ones look cooler because I've seen in movies, with that like big, mean hood, and it's huge. So I like the American trucks better. But I suppose they're all the same. I mean, they're like living rooms in America, and here it's kind of smaller. But if I turn my head around here, you can kind of see it's not big. And if you watch my live stream tomorrow, I can turn my head around. You'll see it's huge back there. Can your engine have problems? Yes. All right, let me see what I missed. You missed your Volvo S6. Yeah, Volvo S6 is a pretty cool car, man. How much does the setup cost? Long gone. John, it's about $700 for the rib. Can you shift the gear stick into reverse while you're driving, please? Dude, you just want to see chaos, don't you? No, I'm not going to do that. Can you get engine problems? Yes, I answered that. You're like the American cab overs? Yes, I think those are cool, man. How many years it took you to start getting paid by TikTok? Oh, man, I already was big on Instagram when I started on TikTok. So it took me about maybe 2 or 3 days to be invited for their creator program. I reached 100,000 followers on TikTok in a matter of a month. In 1 month, I had 100,000 followers there. And I'm very close now to 200,000. I'm like 8,000 away from 200,000. So it's hard to compare, man. And don't compare yourself to anybody. Like, everyone has their own journey. Do you have any modifications on your Volvo? My real Volvo or my game Volvo? Do you want to drive with VR? No, I do not, man. Just milling. They're heavy. They're tiresome. Like, I live stream for a couple hours, sometimes even 4 hours. That'd be very heavy. Do you have the key for the ignition hedge? No, I don't, man. I'm sorry. I don't have the column here. I removed it when I took it from the car. So the way I turn the engine on is by clicking the air conditioning button here, on and off. So do you take the truck to the mechanic? Yes, Corny. When there's damage, and you can see here that's about 21% damage right now. Let me change here to a big CarPlay. You can kind of see here that the damage here and here, if you're watching on widescreen right here, they are quite high actually. How does the Apple CarPlay get hooked up to the game, Corny? So on my channel, exactly where you are, please check out my Apple CarPlay tutorial on my videos. Do I truck in real life? I do not, T1. How did you set it? So how did you set this up? GNO26. So on my channel, you can find a tutorial, man. Yeah, the country roads are the best sometimes, man. Because I don't mind driving slow here. I just don't like driving slow on a highway. Where am I heading, brother? I am headed towards Italy. Verona. Ooh, I just went to the red light. Oh, no worries, just milling. I try to answer everybody, man. I try to, you know, I know my setup is quite different. And a lot of people want to build one of these because, contrary to most popular belief, it's not expensive. And it's very achievable. If you have a computer already, if you have a monitor, if you have a cheap $200 wheelbase, you can most definitely build this with a very tight budget. How mixed is this setup? Please detail your question a little better, Joanne. I don't know what you're saying. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for that. We're almost at 10,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you. So let's stop at a next stop for a sleep so we can turn into daylight. Disciple of Jesus, you're so quiet today, man. Yes, the countryside is the best. I love seeing the scenery, and especially when the sun is setting like this. So cool. Joanne, how much is the setup? About $400 in hardware and $300 in car parts. $700 in total. Did they open wide enough? Yes. Almost hit that sign. Oh, my real Volvo, Captain Suba. Yes. So my real Volvo S60R is modified. I do have a catless exhaust, a legless turbo, a single mass flywheel on my clutch. I did increase the turbo pressure a little bit. My air sensor is changed. I believe, I never went to the dyno, but I believe it's making around 400 horsepower, my S60R. It is quite good. It's very loud, but it's very nice. And it's also lowered. It's on lowered springs. Can I get this set up in the UK? And it's harder to find in UK than in the US, Tom. Tom, you'd be able to find it in the UK. I think in the US it's easier because here in the US we do have junkyards that are called pick and pull. And this allows you to go to the junkyard and pull your own parts. And that's a lot cheaper. Do the dials and buttons work? Yeah, so I can turn the dial here and it will change the camera, for instance. So you can see here that I'm turning it and it's changing the camera. And then I can press here to go back to the cockpit. I can turn the hazard lights on. I can turn the wipers on. I can go for high beams on the stock. You know, everything works. What happens if you lose all your gas? The truck will stop working. And then I have to ask for a tow truck. Drip Doctor, what is this setup? This is a Volvo S60R. Oh no, man, I hope you feel better, dude. Migraines are awful, dude. I do have migraines every now and then, and I hate them with all my mighty. Thank you, John. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. So, Captain Suba, I mean, if I would recommend you, the most important thing is go slowly on your tuning, because the Volvo S60R in particular has a weak engine because they had to bore the cylinder head to a point where it's too thin and it can crack. So you want to watch out for that. So if you change your motor for a T5 engine, that'll be stronger and you can put more power and it will be faster. Drip Doctor, this is called Euro Truck Simulator. This is literally a Volvo car interior. Yes, sir. Regin, nice, you're a real trucker. That settles the question. I had a guy here earlier today asking if real truck drivers get angry because I am pretending to drive a truck. Dude, I'm playing a game, man. And usually truck drivers find it entertaining, to say the least. I had a guy once that was actually waiting for his truck to be loaded, and he was watching my live stream. I had another guy once. He was able to identify the model of the truck I'm driving just with the turn signal. And that's amazing, man. You have a tough job, sir. Brianna, this is the European version of this game. Dr. D, why not just get a job driving a truck and get paid in real life and spend money to fake drive? Serious question. So, do you drive for a living? No, I do not. Let's just stop here. Like last second, stop. So let's stop here for a rest. So why? Because it doesn't make any sense, man. It's like telling a Call of Duty player to join the army. That's why. And I do have a full-time job. I work from home, and I'm having fun, man. And I'm being paid in real life to be playing the game here. That's why. So I am earning money. Let's turn off the engine. Let's turn into daylight. Drip Doctor. Might have to try it out. Any chance it's available on Xbox and the price? Alright, man. So, Drip, it will be available for Xbox and PlayStation 5. However, we don't know yet. It was announced that it will be available next week, last week, but they did not give us any other details. Oh, thank you, Grand Tico. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining every time you join, man. I really appreciate that, dude. I really do. So, daylight, let's get going. Turn the engine on. This game is called Euro Truck Simulator, Sohaila. Just saw your vid about commenting get a real car, whatever. Yeah, man. You did comment that I should try VR. Spidey, I do have a VR headset. But picture this, right? I'm live streaming for about an hour and 14 minutes. Sometimes I live stream for like 4 hours. It's heavy, man. Even if it's a light VR headset, it gets heavy. It gets hot. It gets nauseous. And the immersion here with the triple TV, dude, it's way better than a VR. My VR headset pales in comparison, man. They didn't say PlayStation 4, so I'm assuming only PS5, Levia. Oh, it's okay, Spidey. Sometimes I do answer a little bit sharp, but it's all good, man. I'm so used to people telling me to buy a car, buy a VR headset, and people just don't realize, man. I'm a content creator. I'm creating content. If you add all my social media, I have nearly 500,000 people following me. And I love doing what I do. If I just bought a real car, another one, I have 4 already. How many people would be following me? You know, everybody has a real car. How many people have a real car in their home office that everything works? Like the turnstocks, the buttons do work, and everything else in between. So, you know. Yes, I'm in Europe, JJ. I'm in Europe right now. Wait, where's their license plate on the bottom right corner? So that is a lookalike of a license plate. A company sent to me, and I made a video promoting them, and that was it. Yeah, it'll be cool, man. I think it'd be very nice when the game releases for PlayStation and Xbox. User 19F, another one. See, just get a truck in real life. I think people don't realize how expensive trucks are and how hard the trucker life is. So it's so ridiculous. It's literally, and I do mean it, it's literally like comparing a Call of Duty or Battlefield player to a soldier. If you're a soldier, you're gonna have to go away from your house, spend months, you know, deployed, have to go to real war and risk your life. And that's the same thing if I'd be driving a real truck. I'd be risking my life. I'd be away from home. I wouldn't be earning as much money as I earn as a, working on an office. But it's mind-blowing that people actually will say that. It's just mind-blowing. Berger, shout out to you. Why does this look real, Mega Boy? Because this is a real car interior. Like, quick question. Which game do you prefer? I play on PS5 with a G29, ETS2 or ATS? Grand Tico, man, it's a matter of preference. Does a horn work? Yes. So it's a matter of preference. Like, if you like driving a little bit faster and on wider roads, a little straighter, American Truck Simulator is the game for you. If you like driving on winding roads, slower speed, Euro Truck Simulator. So it depends on your taste, man. The game is the same. Whenever people come here and say, oh, Euro Truck is better or American Truck is better, it's just not. It's the same game, same engine, the same graphics, the same physics, same everything. So it doesn't add up. Well, thank you, GNO, for checking out my tutorial, man. And you're on your own schedule. You don't have to deal. Yeah, exactly. There's elements. There's a bunch of things, man. It's just so many, and it's risky. Yeah, Marius. Not here. It works on the turnstock. I have a button. Like, imagine the turnstock right here, and I have a button right here. Thank you, Abdul. Abdul, thank you for that flower, man. Do I have a CDL? No, I do not. Yeah. So you can't speed on real life. Yeah, if you crash, you can't just reset. There's so many reasons, man. Not to mention, I can drive any truck anywhere, any car anywhere. I can drive on Nordschleife. I can drive in Japan. I'm driving in, I don't even know. We're going through Italy. I'm on A2. I think I'm near, almost in Italy right now. Yeah, you can fly off of cliffs. You can do anything. And flying off cliffs on BeamNG, dude, that is fun. Oh, my dog just went crazy here for a second. Kakita, stop it. Biff's equipment, that's exactly the difference, man. It's the only difference. If they really wanted, they could make you go to, I don't know, New York and grab a ferry across the ocean, or put your truck on a container ship and literally load the map on the other side, because it's the same. Even like you can set the buttons the same, the UI is the same, the graphics, even some mods, they're so easy to set that modders actually put them for both games. Is it hard to make a wide turn? It takes a while, man. I'm used to cars. So I used to crash the trailer a lot in the beginning, but now I got the hang of it. So I got a big trailer here right now, and now I'm getting a little less worse. This road looks so much like Brazil, like when we're going down to the beach from the city that I live. So I'm gonna use my engine brake here so I'm not gonna run out of air. Yeah, we're going to Italy. Oh, Coda Bear, yeah, they're narrow. Not just narrow, but they're slow. They're so slow. I mean, don't get me wrong, the scenery, look at the scenery. It's beautiful. We do have beautiful scenery here in the US as well, but I think I need to go over here. I think I'm just at the border now. Did you ever try on real life Albania? No, I never driven a truck in real life, man. Have you ever played with brutal traffic? I saw that mod. I did. No, I didn't. You think you're so cool with your Volvo Shade 808? Oh yes, I do. A 300 horsepower all-wheel drive Volvo with a 6-speed manual transmission? Yeah, they're pretty awesome, dude. Not to mention my Volvo S60 T8 does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. I'm pretty cool in my Volvo, man. But you're welcome to hate as much as you want. So, do you live in Brazil? I do not. I live in Tampa Bay area in Florida. I moved here to the US about 10 years ago, man. Can you drive an F1 car with this setup? Yes, I can, Cibolito. In fact, on Saturdays, you can ask and I can drive. Because on Saturdays is when I drive race cars, BeamNG, I drive all sorts of things. Exactly, Anamika. You're on spot there. Not risking your life, that's the key. Can you increase your speed for seconds? I'm flooring, man. I'm flooring. Well, I think American trucks are cooler. That interior is cool as heck for sure, though. Yeah, so I think the American trucks are cooler because of the hood thing. I think they're bigger, and I think that's nice. So I do prefer the look of the American trucks as well. I do like the European ones, but I don't know. I just prefer the American ones. How many loads do you pick up? Man, I've taken quite a few here. Why am I going slow? Can't you see the traffic, man? And I'm flooring. This is a truck, dude. So it's not gonna go any faster. And there's a... oof, almost. Yeah, that car was not letting me in. Well, thank you, Sibilito. Thank you, man. And thank you for the follow. Have you ever driven in Romania in the game? Yes, I have. I have a friend from Romania that lives here, a neighbor. And I built a Miata for him, actually. How do you make all this work? Please reply. I have Riz. So if you go to my channel on the Red app, you find a link in my bio. You will be able to follow my tutorial and build one for yourself. So we're going straight here. We're gonna take this exit. Mesre 85. How much did the setup cost? It was about $700. $300 in car parts, and about $400 or so in hardware. Wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Hola, puedes tocar la bocina y te sigo. I think bocina means horn, right? Yeah, I can honk the horn. Could never deny that. That car flew by. Yes, I noticed that the traffic in Europe is less like friendly. Like if I want to change lanes and there's a car coming, they will not stop. In America, they will. I don't know if that reflects the real life experience, but it's it's really crazy here. Gate 808. I'm only talking nonsense about the Volvo. You have tempted to fire ETS. Yes, man, do fire it up, man. They've been improving quite a lot, dude. Do the TikTok folks realize that ETS is pretty slow? They don't, man. People just come here all the time and see, I just got a speeding violation. And I'm not even going fast. So where is that police car? Is it behind me? Or did it pass? Because if it's behind me, I'm gonna get another one if I just keep driving. No. Oops. Oops. Excluding the PC, did you ask how much I spent? $700 on the rig, man. You're driving supercars with a Volvo truck interior, or how? It's the opposite, Mega Boy. I can drive supercars with a car interior, and I'm driving a truck with a car interior. This is a car, the Volvo S60R. So it's a sports sedan. So do people drive like this in Europe, Disciple? Like, they're not friendly? We're going to Italy. How'd you get the real car speedometer to do that? So, DJ Aaron, you need to use Arduinos, man. Arduino Uno and a CAN buzz shield. Marius, did you build your setup yourself, or can you buy it pre-assembled? No, you have to build it, man. You have to pull the parts, build it, and do all the things in between. So, unfortunately, it's a very DIY setup. And on my channel, exactly where you are, you can find a detailed tutorial. Oh, okay. Yeah, PC, TV, the wheelbase, they're not included. But thank you for answering, Shay. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of people will ask me, how much did you spend? How much did you spend? And the thing is, I spent only $700 to build the simulator. That's pretty cheap. The expensive parts, or cheap parts, if you will, like, it's the rest. You can spend as much as you want or as little as you want. It doesn't matter more about your budget than mine. I am a content creator. I make money doing this, so I built a very robust, you know, gaming PC, triple TV setups, and, you know, all of the good stuff. So, yeah. Look at Blazers 73553. Now, that is a loser, man. So, let me get this straight. You came here to my live stream where I'm earning money and I have a full-time paid job that makes me, allows me to work from home so I can do this. And you're calling me a loser? That's hilarious. Oh, kid, I have about 500,000 followers across my social media. I get more money that I paid this for. This simulator has been paid over a few times over, man. And you're calling me a loser? Because I'm not on the road driving and having to sleep on a cab? Could be paid like about half maybe of what I make working from home? Oh, Blazer. Any tutorial, Mega Boy? Yes, sir. So if you go to my red app with the play button in the center, you know what I'm talking about. You can find the link in my bio as well. You'll be able to find my tutorial. And it's a very detailed tutorial. It'll walk you step by step, and you can build it. User 277234, any opinion on the game coming to consoles? Yes, man. So I am very excited for that, because people who don't have the chance to play because they don't have a PC will be able to, and that's amazing. We're driving, we'll drive on the water, yeah, when we drive to Florida. It sounds like a hater to me too, man. It's funny. I just think it's mind-blowing, these kind of comments. What I think it's even, like, disrespectful is when people say that this is stolen valor. Like, do you realize what you're saying when they say that? It's ridiculous. Like, are you comparing a trucker, which is, by the way, a very tough job and risky sometimes, but are you really comparing to a soldier, a person that is giving their lives to protect their country, an idea, a nation? That's just mind-blowing. Oh, Marius, it never ruins my day, man. I have a little bit of a thick skin already for this. I'm just so used to... If you scroll through my comments, I do have about 60% nice comments and about 40% crazy dudes telling me to buy a car, buy a VR, what else? That I'm pretending to be a truck driver. There is so many... So silly. Yeah, stolen valor. I've heard that a couple times here on live stream. That doesn't even make sense exactly. And it's funny because once there was a real veteran, and the veteran got pissed off because of that. He was like, what the hell are you talking about? There's nothing to compare about playing a game about a trucker. It's like telling stolen valor to a guy playing Call of Duty. Can you just imagine that? How did the blinkers switch off itself? So just like in a real car, it has a pin that when my steering wheel is going back to normal, it will hit the pin and it will turn it off. So if I turn right, I can go right, and then as soon as I turn left, it'll turn off. See? This is ETS2, yes sir. Is a simulator for sale? No, man, but you can find my tutorial on my red app channel. Yes, Shade, I am serious, man. Yeah, they're like, you're pretending to be a trucker. That's stolen valor. And the funny thing is, it was never a real life trucker. Austin Linday, I'm not always live. I'm always live at this time of day, but I'm not always. Sorry, my voice is kind of crackling here. Mesre, shout out. Please stop spamming. Please. Shout out to you, but stop spamming. Nice, Primo. That's sweet, man. Good choice on the Moza there. I think those are a very good value for money, man. See, they never let you in, man. VR would be cool for your experience, man. No, man. VR isn't as immersive, and it gets pretty heavy pretty fast. We're gonna take the exit. Get out of my way. Oh, nice, and I love when people say that. Man, this makes my day. When people say they were inspired by setup and they're building their own car interior, That's amazing, dude. Check out my my link tree and join my Discord. Please share your build, man. I love seeing people's build. I love it. Just check out my Discord, follow me there, and share your build. This is a real steering wheel. It's a real steering wheel up here, and behind there is a gaming wheel. All right, clear left. Yeah, so I like going live about this time of day, Shade, because, you know, I'm a dad, and I want to spend time with my daughter and wife at the end of the day, and I usually wake up super early to take my daughter to school. So it's very convenient because I also, like, I work from home, so this is my commute to my home office, and I don't have a set time to start. And so if I don't have any meetings in the early morning, I can live stream. So I usually live stream from about 8-ish a.m., 7:45-ish a.m. till about near 10 a.m., which is when I usually have meetings. I have a meeting, my other colleagues and the people that work with me, they're on Central Time mostly. So for them it's like 9 a.m. It's very convenient. Yes, Marius, I try to respond to everybody. Like, I'm live streaming, right? So I'm talking to you guys. I should be. I don't understand people who don't answer people's comments. And granted, to me, it's even more difficult to answer people's comments than people just playing, you know, different games. Because I'm driving here, man. I have the chat window here on my left, but it's still hard. Can you stall? Yes. Full on cab is way better than VR. Yes, I do agree with you, Shade. What time do you work? Roughly from like 10 a.m.-ish, 9:45-ish till like 5:30, 6 p.m. It depends on what I have to do and how much I have to do. So that will vary. Yeah, disciple of Jesus. I mean, it's just normal. I don't remember end, but I don't mind. So, oh, I think I missed the entrance. I hope there's no car behind me. There's a car coming, but I hope I can make it before him. All right. Is that a real dash? Yes. Where are you from? I'm from Brazil. I was born in Brazil, and I live in America. America. Flaco, you just finished your sim rig. Nice, man. What did you build, dude? Check out my Discord and share it with us. Ooh, that's going to be a tough parking. I think it's doable. Oh, thank you, Saro Cater. Yeah, if you watch my tutorial, don't forget to like, share it if you want. Just help out. I'm trying to grow on YouTube, and it's pretty hard. Rares Borza. At this time, just buy a truck. There's another one. Like, what? People who have been watching my live stream since the start, about an hour and 30 minutes ago, how many times did people ask me to, or tell me to buy a truck or a car? So ridiculous. Well, there you go. All right, so we're gonna go there, and I think we can park. We're gonna park right here. I think we can just do this. Go super close here. All right. Let's see if I can get this on the first try. I don't think so, but do you think there's a way to get real gas paddles to work with the sim? Yes, there is. And it's actually less complicated than it would look like. It's not that hard. I just didn't feel like removing the gas pedals from the car, but maybe eventually one day I will. Where are the Brazil ladies? Yeah, man. I'm in America, dude. There's the only Brazilian lady I know is my wife. And that's the only Brazilian lady I need. Can you crash, please? No. I'm not gonna crash, dude. How much time do you drive a day, Remus? About 2 hours. I like to live stream just about 2 hours, roughly. How old am I? I am 43 years old. Well, thank you. I will enjoy my hobby, man. It's just that a lot of people come here and say that. Some are trying to hate, some are trying to just honestly ask. And I just answer the same way as ever because it's quite silly. But you're right, man. You can comment. You can comment, like, and subscribe, and I do appreciate even people who just tell me to buy a car or a truck. I don't mind them. And I think it's actually helpful because it helps the chat rate. Like right now, the chat rate reduced from 6 to 3, and that's why I think I have less people watching. I have only about 100 people watching on my Red app right now. Aviation Sim, how you doing, man? Thank you for that flower. We're nearly there. There we go, just a little more. What's that blue button on your right of the steering wheel? So this button here, let me show you. I can't press it, but this button here does turn off all the electronics here. So it shuts down power for the whole system. So in case I need to reset, I don't have to go behind my simulator, find the power outlet, just unplug it and go back here. So. All right, Kemi, I can give you a ride. They're hurting, yeah. Thank you, Hazard. Thank you. Let me pull the Hazard here for you. Thank you, Hazard. Let's unload this. Let's put the parking brake on. And here we are. We parked right here. It's a little crooked, but that's a they problem, not a me problem. You know what the best part about Sims? You don't have to deal with catastrophic failures. Yes, that is true. And when there is one, it's super easy to fix it, right? Alright, let's, when you click this button here, Comfort, it will detach my trailer. So you can kind of actually see here. Let's get closer, too close. And let's get that detached. Can you show us the truck? Oh, I just was. Oh man, thank you for coming back, Aviation Sim. How are you? I'm doing fine, man. Can you drive to South Howell 2? Is that in the UK? Why is the steering wheel shaking? That's the 4th seat back, Josh. Alright, let's find another job. Oh, we got skill points. Awesome. So let's see what we find. So we're here in Italy. And we can go. DHL has something for me in Sweden. We can take the Sweden job. So we can go have some meatballs. However, we're not going to finish today. So if you want to see the end of this trip, you'll have to join me on Thursday. But we're going to start driving it because I think we're right at the right place. It's at the DHL. It's one of these trailers in the back here. But I do have to report at the entrance. So let's go back in the truck and let's get going. Am I human, Terminator? Is that a real question coming from a Terminator? Can I turn? Yes. Does that steering wheel have some kind of force feedback? Yes, it does, Beam Boy. It has 12 Newton meters of force feedback. Vanilla set of course that doesn't have the indicators telemetry sim hub. Does that mean No Hesi doesn't support it? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, it does have all the telemetry. No Hesi supports everything. I can use the turn signals and everything there. I don't have the vanilla Assetto Corsa, and to play No Hesi, you can play with modded with a modded one. You don't have to worry about that. Oh, I stalled the truck. I forgot I was engaged. I should run a DHL, yeah, right? Let's reverse into the parking spot. Let's go. Ooh, that's close to the wall. I see the truck. Open up so I can get enough distance here, and all right, here we go. I should have turned a little bit earlier. I have to maneuver. Marius, if it's not personal, why did you decide to move to America? Are you scared of the gun laws there? No, gun laws don't scare me at all. I decided to move to America because I was an exchange student here in 1999, and I always liked it here. And Brazil is a great place to visit, but it's not a great place to live. Things are expensive, safety is ridiculous. I was kidnapped once in Brazil, so I didn't want to raise a daughter in such a country. So I decided to move to America, and my wife at the time, which is still the same wife, at the time she supported my idea. We were married for like 4 years. Yeah, we got married in 2011, and I moved here 2015, so that was 4 years. And we moved here to the United States in 2015. So I was an executive in Brazil for a very large call center, and I used to work with market research there as well. And they offered me a position to open their business here in America. So I came as an executive here, and I just opened the business. I hired people, and I took the business very far. And then because they were changing, they sold the company in Brazil, and the new owners did not want to keep the American subsidiary, and they closed. But I was already here. I had my green card. I had my, my permanent residency. So I just decided to stay, and I've been here ever since. About 10 years now. I'm an American citizen. I love it here. My daughter goes to school. She has her friends. Is America perfect? No, absolutely not. But it's way better than Brazil. Grantico, hey Fly, I'm one of the only people who discovered this stream on horizontal. Yeah, man, I don't know why people don't watch it. Maybe because I think YouTube doesn't really share like that as well. I don't know, but it's there. If for anybody that wants to see the horizontal, you can watch it on TikTok. If you click the little brackets icon somewhere on your screen, and it will go widescreen. A throttle point. How much did you pay for this? I spent about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. Wood, metal, carpet. Hey, Matthew F1, welcome back, man. Good morning, Toe Reaper. Welcome back as well. I recognize your username. Well, thank you, FNPWR. I do too, man. Log college sucks. I do love America, and I considered myself more American now, and I think we do have an accident, so we're gonna have to improvise. Let me check it out, because otherwise we'll be stuck here forever. Yep. There's an accident up ahead in the road, and the problem is I have a sign there, so I think we're gonna have to push. Yeah, there's a traffic sign. We're gonna have to push a car and make way, otherwise we'll stay here forever. So I'm not this reckless usually, right? Mr. Thank You, hello. Yeah, I don't do that usually, but there is an accident right here somewhere, and they're stuck. The traffic is all stuck. Oh, Andrew, nice to meet you. Yeah, I mean, that's what I see, right? Log college. Oh, nice. SCFC. That's cool, man. Oh, Volvo truck dealership discovered. There was a Volvo dealership behind me. Oh, nice. You're Albert there. Join my Discord as well, man. Join my Discord. Yeah, that was, I don't think it was murder, but that was crazy. But if I didn't do that, we would be there till tomorrow. No one. Why don't you drive a real truck, bro? Think about what you just asked for a minute. Just think about it. Think about a Call of Duty player being told to join the army. It's about the same. Am I in the need to help to buy me a truck? Absolutely, 100% not. If I wanted, I could buy a truck, but I don't want to buy a truck. I have 4 cars, and I like my cars. Oh, interesting. Log College. And it's a middle school? That's crazy. Is it hard to drive on small roads as an American? Man, I was born and raised in Brazil. So roads in Brazil are pretty much about the same width. They're pretty narrow. And I don't know, I just got used to it. I love the American roads here. They're very wide and much faster. But it's just not, you know, not complicated for me. For ATS, is it worth buying some DLCs? Oh, if it's on a crazy sale, buy them, man. Buy all of them. Because it's worth, yeah. Because otherwise you'll be stuck to California, I think. And California is super slow. Oh, thank you, Marius. Yeah, I have a different accent. I do have an accent, I know that. But it's not the traditional Brazilian accent. I am in a interior of a car in my home office. I'm not in a truck. If you do really, you can hit big money. No one. I have... Don't worry about me, man. I earn better than if I was a trucker. Don't worry. Even if I would hit big money, I'm good, man. I have 4 cars. I have my house. The cars are paid off. I'm good. Don't worry. Even the brand new Kia. But if you want to bless me with super chats and donations on TikTok, just by all means, man. Go wild. This helps me pay the hobby here. And motivates me to have more tutorials. Hey, Tommy, thank you. Shaq Metas, thank you for subscribing. Axel, thank you. Do the bundles on sale? Yes, if you buy the bundles, you're gonna get even cheaper. I would definitely look for the bundles first and then buy the individual ones if you're missing them. Alright, let's go for the one that doesn't have a big line. Yeah, the 55 miles per hour limit in California is awful. Now think about it here. I'm doing like 50 on a highway. Every highway is 50. That's why I prefer American Truck Simulator. I really prefer the speed limit in American Truck Simulator. Well, thank you, no one. Thank you. I try to keep within, you know, like, respectful here in the game. Now, on Saturdays, you're going to see me driving on the track, on just crashing cars on BeamNG. So I'll just go bananas there. But usually during the weekdays, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I drive in American Truck Simulator. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I drive in the European Euro Truck Simulator. Do you have any DLCs? Yes, I do have a few DLCs here for Europe, and all of the DLCs for American Truck Simulator. I have more hours playing American Truck Simulator than I have on Euro Truck Simulator. Well, thank you, no one. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And there, we're over the speed limit, so if there's a police officer, we're going to get a ticket. But I'm not going to slow down right now. Yeah. Winding roads, that's a fun part about Euro Truck Simulator compared to America. Oh, we're in Veneto. my family was originally from this region in Italy before they moved to Brazil. There's a small town called Cordignano. Do you have a CDL? No, I don't. Never driven a truck in my life. Oh, don't ever apologize for your English, PCD. Never, man. You're speaking and writing in a different language than your own. You're ahead of a lot of people already, man. Be proud of that. I always tell my friends that are learning how to speak English or, you know, just beginning something, like, dude, the important thing about language is communication. Are you trying to be a English teacher? If not, then just, you know, just communicate. If I can understand you, we're perfectly fine, man. Yeah, having a second language is hard, man. Unless you're like, my daughter was born here in the US, and we speak Portuguese, me and my wife, around the house. So she knows Portuguese and English natively. But that's the only place I can think of, you know, that's easy for kids. It's to learn two languages while they're young. But once you're older, it's harder, way harder. Do you know when Euro Truck is coming to consoles? I don't, man. They just announced it last week. And I hope that this year, but I don't think so. Because if you think about it, if they would release this year, they would have said. But one thing I gotta give credit to SCS, they usually don't promise dates. They will announce when they're sure when it's coming out. So, you know. Yeah, always. There's always going to be an accent. If you're learning as a second language as an adult. Like my daughter, she can speak Portuguese and English with no accent. But, like me? Oh no, I have accent. If you're American, you recognize that I do have an accent. You have a Logitech wheel, nice. Which one? My first steering wheel was a Brushmaster T300. I would assume so. I hope it's early 2026, but I don't know. It's hard to learn new languages, Law College, or Andrew, right? But it's worth it, man. It's worth it. Well, thank you for all the follows and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. And I truly and honestly appreciate everyone that comes back on my live streams. I do see very familiar faces. Hello, Gamer600. Not faces, because I can't see your faces, but I see your, you know, your usernames. If you're quiet and you watch every day, you know, drop a hello. Say hello to me. I love to get to know you. So, where am I driving? I think we're still in Italy, and we're headed towards Sweden. So it's going to be a very long trip. Yeah, no one exactly. That's the spirit. Oh, I'm sorry. Bored, boy. You're a little late today. We're almost. I'm looking for a place to park already. Oh, thank you, Mario Hopkins. Thank you, man. Carlo, thank you, man. Why are people driving so slow? This bus here, and let's just go here. It's gonna take a while now because it's super heavy, but let's go. Is this a new DLC? No. I think it's... Italy is quite old now. I don't know when they launched it, but I'm playing in Italy right now. Really, I moved to the left lane. All these cars start moving to the left lane. Yeah, I love the mountain region here. Pretty. Stazione. That's where I'm at. So we have another tow. We're the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Have you played American Truck Simulator? Yes, I play American Truck Simulator Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesdays and Thursdays is Euro Truck Simulator. nice. From Ukraine. Привет. Доброе утро. I'm in morning here, so I don't know how to say afternoon. I can also say Dva piva, пожалуйста. I was in Russia for the World Cup in 2018, and I learned how to say that. And a couple of other words. Спасибо, пожалуйста. What game, Carlo? We're playing Euro Truck Simulator today. Hey, Eric Jr., how you doing? So we'll stop at the gas station up ahead. Is that another toll? And I have to go this way? No. Or did I? Unauthorized border crossing. Yeah, I had to go that way. Oh boy. I'm a fugitive. Oh, I see, PCD. Thank you for that. We're gonna stop here at this gas station. We're outlaws. Have I played Forza Horizon? Yes, I do play Forza Horizon on the simulator. The only problem with Forza is that I can't really set up the camera the way I want. There's no official parking spot here, so we're just gonna slide through and stop the truck right there until Tuesday. That's when we're gonna come back and finish this trip to Sweden. Yeah, man, Eric, it's been a long time since I've seen you, man. Oops, that's the curb. Alright, we're gonna stop the truck right here in this shaded area. Hello to Norway. Thank you, iPad Aviation. Put the parking brake on. And let's show you guys around the truck. So if I press the buttons around here, it will change the camera. And let's go inside the truck once more so I can turn off the engine. It's just click on and off. How much was the sim? About $700. Hello to Zambia in Africa, Jackson. What country am I driving right now? I think I just crossed to Germany. Did I? I don't know. I'm near Innsbruck. Yes, I think I just crossed to Germany. And that's why I got a ticket. KW West. You have to click on the icon, not type in the chat. Can you show the truck? Yes. Oh, that truck is... Are you gonna keep honking? You can turn. So let's reverse here. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Just go straight here. I got you, dude. I heard you. Stop honking. Do we need to mods to play with road cars like that? I'm not playing with a road car, as you just saw. This is a truck. Are the other trucks real people? No, they're not. How many horsepower? Yes, this one has 504. Dude. I'm on I want to park in that little spot back there. Dude, I heard you. There you go. Go. How much can the steering wheel steal? Are you talking about turning? It's automatic. If I'm driving a truck, it'll go about 1800, and if I'm driving a car, it'll go about, I don't know, depending on the car. If I'm driving an F1 car, It'll go like 200 degrees, I think, something like that. Did you ever get to try the real thing? No, man, never did. Does the AC work? No, there's no air coming, but all the buttons do work. So I can press any button here, they will do anything that I want it to do. Really? Now there's another truck. Oh, let me go super to the back. Is this custom built? Yes. Oh man, the guy just moved forward. Those NPCs, man. Yes, I will have to turn it off in 7 minutes. I have a meeting. Can I turn? Or am I in a bad spot? No, I can't. Yes. All right. Let's do it again. Yes, the mileage works. How do your graphics look so good? I am using a triple 4K monitor, and I have a 4090. Really? Really? Like, really? This guy? Dude, this truck stop is the worst. Yeah, this is not ATS, this is ETS. I'm going around in circles here. There we go. Now we're gonna put all the way back there. Because that truck is just going around in circles. That's an NPC. It's programmed to fill up its tank and just annoy the heck out of me. See? That's him again. There we go. All right. I'll just park here. I gotta go. Have 5 minutes till my meeting starts. All right, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching my live stream today. I am very thankful for all of you who hit that subscribe button or hit that follow button. Do you know much about Volvo's thoughts on the T5 engine iPad? Those are the best engines for, especially the P2 platform. The Rs are not as strong, but the T5 is pretty good. All right, so I gotta go, guys, but I will come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is American Truck Simulator. Then on Thursday, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna finish this trip to Sweden. Friday, we go back to American. And then on Saturdays, we go wild. We go bananas. We drive on BeamNG off of cliffs. We drive on Assetto Corsa. We go to the track. I can even do a race on GT3 and kind of live stream that. There's that guy again. All right, guys. I'm using Moza pedals. So I see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Enjoy your day. And I see you tomorrow. Goodbye.